bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
I'm glad you could join us. Anyone who's grown up in a city, as I did in San Francisco, knows that there are options for some kids and less for some others. Curt Yagi is here right now. He's Executive Director of ROC, which stands for Real Options for City Kids. Curt, nice to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, now, before we start on this, you started out in the corporate world and said, I've had it with that, and now I'm going to help children. Is that it, or young people?
Yeah, I never knew what the plan was after I graduated college.
I don't know. I'm still trying to know what the plan is.
And I graduated from college with a computer science degree. I went into consulting for some big companies. I did some internet startups. I was doing that for quite a few years. I started volunteering on Saturdays for this program called ROC, Real Options for City Kids. And this was 12 years ago that I started volunteering. I just got sucked in, loved it more and more, kept coming back, and eventually the opportunity came up where they were looking for an executive director. That was 6 years ago, and I jumped on it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations
Thanks.
on that. I mean, because you're now really contributing something.
Yeah, I sacrificed a bit, but I actually do feel pretty fortunate that I have this job.
Now, the options we're talking about for city kids would be what, for example?
Well, so we're pretty small still, but we're in Visitation Valley, so we serve children and youth in Viz Valley, and our specialty is sports, fitness, outdoor adventures, although we recognize the need to do after-school programming such as homework help and learning enrichment activities. So we're doing that in the school, outside of school time, Saturday, summer, a lot of time dedicated to this organization.
Okay, as I said, having grown up here, there are a lot of things that kids in the city don't get a chance to do.
That's right.
They're in the neighborhood. They don't get out to maybe to the beach even,
right.
Or, something like that. So it does take a program to get them out and round out their education and see what their opportunities are.
That's right. And, it's really interesting. Some of the things that we do is we have an annual camp for elementary school kids, and I've gone every single year since I've started volunteering, so this will be my 12th camp this summer, and it's always surprising that we take these elementary school kids to camp, and a lot of them have never been outside of San Francisco before, and just, being in an environment, in a city environment where they're used to all this noise at night, when they get out there and it's silent, they freak out a little bit.
They don't help.
No, it's a little strange for them, but it's an experience they need to have.
Yeah, where do you go, for example? Where would they be taken?
Well, for that camp in particular, it's on the way to Tahoe. It's in Pollock Pines. It's a partner of ours called Mountain Camp, which is great. They let us go for free. But we, for all the different ages, we have different camps. So we go whitewater rafting. We've gone to Yosemite. We go all over the place.
Those are adventures. I mean, those are not just options.
It's even more experiences than I had when I was a kid. So it's great for these kids.
And how old are the kids in general? I mean, they're not little kids, obviously.
Well,
whitewater rafting.
Yeah, it's a big range. So we get them when they're 6 years old, so about first grade, all through their high school years. And so the idea is we're building relationships over time from 6 to the time that they're adults. And hopefully when they become adults, they're going to college, giving back to the community. We actually have some of our former participants who are staff members of ours right now, which is really the whole end goal, just to make that change.
How do you hook up with the kids? Through the schools? Or?
Yes, we've been around for 15 years in that community, so we're pretty well known over there. We're probably the largest youth development organization in Viz Valley, and we have a presence in all 3 public schools there. So everyone knows us. It's the best way we find to outreach to get kids to come.
Okay. And you got an event coming up.
We
it's
do.
April 10th.
April 10th.
And people who are watching now may see it before this.
That's right.
Or they may see it after.
That's right.
But April 10th, and where's it going to be?
This is an event. It's called Funk Out with Rock. It's in San Francisco at Cafe du Nord.
Oh, yeah.
And it features the best in funky music, a live funk band called Stymie and the Pimp Jones Love Orchestra, if you'll remember that one. It's one of my favorites.
Dancer?
I try a little bit.
I sort of had that gleam in your eye that you wanted to be there and start dancing.
Yeah.
All right, Curt, always great to see you. Curt Yagi has been our guest. He's Executive Director of ROC, which is Real Options for City Kids, April 10th, Cafe du Nord. Thank you very much for watching, Curt. Nice to see you again.